Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing the iGarden X Series pool pump. This particular model is the 1.75 horsepower. They have three iterations. One is a 1 horsepower. They have 1 1/4 and then 1.75, which is this one here. Right, so the difference between the three is obviously the amount of water that it can push through. This one can go up to 7,900 and change. And then their lower model starts off at around 6,600. Okay. So this one translates to about 132 gallons per minute. It is a variable speed pump, which is really good for electricity savings purposes. Variable speed pump is really the latest and greatest when it comes to pool pumps. At least that was the latest and greatest then. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but with variable speed, what that means is you'll be able to control, or it can actually drop down in the speed instead of having it full time at one very fast speed. Okay, so over time that translates into savings because it's able to continue to push water through at a less of a rate with less electricity. Okay, so this is a full touchscreen model. If you look here on the image, you'll see that it is the touchscreen panel. It does have flow mode, which enables the exact flow control in 300 gallons per hour increments. And then the speed mode adjusts the motor speed from 30% to 120% and 5% steps. Okay. Now, it does say it has an AI timer mode, which allows you to program up to 4 slots. But most importantly, what got me excited about this model here is, apart from the touchscreen, which is really nice to see on this unit, is the fact that it is smart controlled. Okay. So theoretically, you should be able to log into their app and be able to control it. Okay. Now, I haven't been able to do this. This is just an unboxing video, and we'll have a follow-up video to discuss that a little bit more. But the fact that they are now starting to add smart functionality to pool pumps makes sense. Okay. 5-year warranty and premium after-sales support. Enjoy complete peace of mind with our industry-leading 5-year full unit replacement warranty. No repairs, just a brand new replacement if needed. Okay, so that's big time for me. All right, so we'll go ahead and go into the unboxing. I've already cut it open, but first thing I see here is that it has some good foam. Oh yes, and so I wasn't concerned about I think it has a little bit of break on the back side, but wasn't concerned. A couple of accessories. This looks like the input and or output to connect to the PVC. I'm not sure what this is, but maybe we can follow up on this. And then obviously the operation manual and installation instructions here. All right, so the box is pretty heavy, so I'm assuming this is gonna be heavy. But let me lay it on the table here. It's a little bit of a struggle there, but we're good. Okay, so I mean, first impression is that it looks beautiful. I mean, if you compare it to the traditional pool pump, this looks completely different. Okay, you guys should be familiar with that if you're interested in you're looking at this video. It's because you have a pool pump or you're going to a house that has a pool, but you're obviously going to be replacing a pool pump. This looks completely different than a traditional pool pump. Okay. So this is where it would connect one of these, and then here's another one. So that's for the input and output. There you go. I'll lean it over so you can see it. It does have a plastic over here, and the lid is popped up right now, but you can just close it like that. But if you open it, what you see here is this is where the filter basket goes. This is a heavy plastic here. This is very sturdy, so I'm not concerned about that either. Then we've got a basket here with a couple more accessories. This is, I guess, the couplers for the PVC that connect to these here. Okay, so I'll put that there. Okay. Yeah. So as I mentioned, this is, completely touchscreen on the front here. So you'd be able to control it completely on here, but then the app control would allow you to some more flexibility so you can manage it away from the actual pool pump. All right. Again, the product looks great. I'm going to have this installed here shortly in the next couple of days, and I will be doing a little recording of that as well as he's installing it. But so far, I mean, I'm impressed. I like what I've seen so far. I like the specs. Nothing to complain about. Obviously, we need to install it and see how it goes, but so far, so good. All right, guys, just wanted to let you know that the install is going to start now. I've got an installer here. He's going to be taking out the old one. He's working on that now, and then he'll be replacing this one. All right. I'll record here and there to show some updates as he's doing the process. But seems like a fairly easy process. They did send somebody, or I did get somebody that works for the company to come and install it. So he says he's installed these already, and he's already told me about the app. So I'm about to do that